What's up, you guys? Welcome to the May 14th and regular season finale edition of NBA 3-Ball presented by Establish the Run. I'm your host, Mike Gallagher, getting ready to break down the Thursday night slate. A lot going on here, do a little Friday preview, and we'll still talk some fantasy ads here as we get to the finish line for everybody going to the wire. But yeah, I just want to say, this is so much fun. I know I've been wanting to do like a daily pod / recap kind of thing for a while now. Just super pumped that I got a chance to do it. It was really fun. We'll still be doing a lot of podding and off-season stuff, both season long. DFS for postseason is going to be a blast. I'm really pumped to get into that. Maybe do some kind of a season-long-ish postseason games. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I'm really pumped. So definitely stick with us if you love basketball. I'm really pumped to dive into matchups more with all I've learned in the last year. But let's get to the news here. Just going to talk about the Rockets with all the guys they are sitting out. They're going to be really shorthanded, as we've seen. They're not going to have DJ Wilson, Christian Wood, so it'll be Kelly Olynyk, probably on a 24-minute limit again, with Cameron Oliver behind him, so it'll be pretty close to a split there. Jae'Sean Tate also is on a minutes limit, and then DJ Augustine was also on a 24-minute limit in the last game, so expect that to be happening again. So that'll open up Kyrie Thomas again. We've seen Armani the Suit Brooks play a little bit more, and he should play a pretty good amount here too. And we know KJ Martin just plays all freaking day, so they're going to be thin again. So pretty good spot for either streaming or... Let's get to the basketball action. The Clippers get the win. Kind of a boring game, to be honest. And Reggie Jackson comes up big off the bench. There is going to be mass rest here for the Clippers. We already found out that Kawhi and Paul George may be up in the air. Probably expect Pat Beverly to sit. Serge Ibaka could be back. Probably start. Maybe give Zoo a game off. Although he doesn't think he's going. He doesn't really want to. So he'll probably still be out there. But yeah, guys are going to sit. So that's going to put Terrence Mann against the worst defense in the NBA right now, the Rockets. So Terrence Mann's could have a huge night. Hornets dropped this one. They are clinging to that 8 seed. They need some more wins here with Indiana, not totally folding. We'll see. We'll talk about that in a second, though. But yeah, the headline here to me was Malik Monk lost a lot of minutes with the starters playing a pretty good amount here, and Borrego really seems to be playing this big center lineup and not going PJ Washington at the 5 nearly as much. But we'll see if that changes. Probably not, just because they're really short on bodies right now. Bucks get the win, drop 142 on the lowly Pacers defense, just easy money. Giannis just beast, man. 40 and 15, 6 assists for him on pretty good shooting overall. Drew Holiday playing outstanding ball right now. The Bucks probably want to try to get up to number 2. It's going to be tough with Brooklyn having some easy opponents. So we'll see if they keep it going, but certainly wouldn't be surprised if they do rest in at least one of these games coming up. Pacers dropped this one really shorthanded. No Karis LeVert for a bone bruise to his knee. Got an MRI that was clean. That's not good, given his injury history. And obviously Brogdon's still out. And then another injury, Domantas Sabonis took a knee to the thigh. Did not return. Doesn't sound serious. He's off on Friday before the double dip with the Lakers and Raptors on Saturday, Sunday. Probably going to be game time. We'll see. He's probably going to play through it. He plays through a lot of stuff too. Keelan Martin played pretty well off the bench, while Justin Holiday, man, was a kind of a DFS slate breaker early on, especially. And TJ McConnell, no surprise. Career high, 23. I thought his career high was higher, but one of 9 guys to have a career high night tonight. Magic dropped this one, no surprise. Headline here is, and has been the last 2 weeks, RJ Hampton's good. I think he's going to be a player for real. Definitely a guy that I'm going to be probably drafting next year. I think he's better than Cole Anthony, to be perfectly honest. They played the Sixers Friday and Sunday. Sixers, for now, have something to play for on Friday, while the Magic have something to tank for over the weekend. So they're going to probably sit this one if they can to try to get up to top 3 lotto spots. But it's going to be pretty hard to out-tank OKC. Heat get the win, but some mild bad news with Kendrick Nunn having left calf soreness. He did travel to Milwaukee for that Saturday game, but the Bucks are going to rest everybody for a game. I think they just want Miami to kind of be out of their bracket, so just give them that game to try to keep them in the 5 spot. But yeah, I think Nunn will be okay. I don't think it really matters much as far as playoffs go, because hot hero, when the weather gets warm, so does Tyler Hero. I've said it before, and he's been playing so much better. Bam was great. Jimmy also real hot early. Ariza mild injury scared, but he's okay too. Sixers dropped this one. Embiid does play in Miami after not traveling to Indiana. That was kind of odd, but didn't look great. And that this offense is struggling all of a sudden. And Doc Rivers really talked about how they weren't running their sets and everything like that. I'm not really worried there. They have a back-to-back against Orlando today, and then another one on Sunday against Orlando. You'd think they could probably get away resting some guys, and then hope they lock that up, and then rest everyone on Sunday. So I would probably think, given how poorly Embiid played today, that they sit him out. We'll see. Great comeback win for the Knicks. Really struggled at the early third quarter, but they turned it on late third in the fourth to close it down. Alec Burks was really the hero here. 34 minutes, 30 points, 10 boards. Super aggressive. Love it when I see aggressive Alec Burks. Julius Randle does what he does. RJ Barrett gets 41 minutes, and for now, Julius Randle and RJ Barrett are number 1 and 2 in minutes in the league. Last duo to do that was a Tibbs duo, Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns in Tibbs' first season. So that was kind of crazy, fun stat. But yeah, this team certainly going for it. They're trying to get the 4 seed. Spurs get the loss here, but they are locked into number 10, so they want nothing to play for. They play the Suns on Saturday and Sunday at home, so they're going to sit guys probably both days, whether it's all of them or just half one, half the other, whatever it is. But they have no Luka Shaman, so they're a little short-handed on guys when they do sit, so it'll be pretty tight rotation. So for DFS, keep an eye on the Spurs, and the Suns' defense has been struggling lately too. Bulls get the win. No Daniel Tice, so we see some Thad Young in the first unit. Foots the triple-double plays okay. Story of the game for me was Lauri Markkanen. First 20-point game since March 16th. Yeah, not great, but certainly helped that Satoransky may have been a little limited. Obviously, without Tice, opened him up. Coby White, man, has really turned what looked to be a disaster of a season around, and he's played better with Levine as well, so that's a positive as the Bulls get ready for the lottery, and they're probably almost certainly going to be the number 8 spot. The Raptors lose this game. Yuta Watanabe does hurt his ankle, doesn't return. Tight rotation here, tight rotation. Stanley Johnson, man, career high 35, 17 X's on FanDuel. Jalen Harris also had a career high. Malachi Flynn plays 41 minutes, which we were talking about on the show today for the DFS show, and yeah, just tight rotation here. Chris Boucher was available, didn't play. Gary Trent, available, didn't play. Probably come back out there and play today in the back-to-back. My God, but they have nothing to tank for now. They're going to be number 7, so maybe guys come back and give them some minutes before they head back to Toronto. Grizzlies get the win. Dylan Brooks comes up huge, man. 30 points from him. Valanciunas 24 and 13. Headline here is they now have nothing to play for on Friday, so I expect a lot of rest here because whoever wins, whether they win tomorrow or Golden State wins or loses, whatever works out, whoever wins on Sunday gets the 8 seed because they'll get the tiebreaker and everything. So, yeah, nothing to play for the Warriors and Grizzlies. So those teams are going to rest as they basically have a play-in to the play-in game for whoever gets the 8 seed. Kings are officially eliminated from the playoffs here as another injury for Rashawn Holmes is probably done for the season. So we got a lot of Chimezie Metu at the 5. We saw a lot of Terrence Davis as they went small. Justin James, career high 31 for him. That was a big surprise here. Metu also had a career high 17 for him. Chucked it with 16 shots. And yeah, got the ball to him a bunch. Buddy Hield, maybe he rests. He's, I think, top 5 in minutes. Been hobbling through an ankle injury. He might sit out, so that'll open up Justin James for some playing time here. So certainly keep an eye on those guys. Denver does sit out Michael Porter Jr. Get a couple career high games out of Vlatko Konchar and Marcus Howard. So that's pretty cool. Joker was on fire early. Definitely a rest candidate today. Was listed as probable with a toe thing. Wolves do drop this one. They're going to probably be 5 or 6 in the lottery. It's so costly, man. I talked about it last time, so I won't talk about it again. But they get Boston and Dallas for the final 2. They'll probably win one of those games. Major implications on the Suns-Blazers game, but not really for fantasy. So let's just talk about the ads. And RJ Hampton, like I said, he just has to be added. Terrence Mann, he's the stream of the day, I think. We know that at least one of the Clippers are going to be out, I feel like. I think it's going to be all of them. Terrence Davis, they're going to play him a bunch. Chimezie Metu, locked in for big minutes now. I think Drew Eubanks will get at least one big spike game with the Jakob Poeltl rest game mixed in there. Tyus Jones, I think, is a good bet for John Morant to sit, so I like him to stream. Justin James, if Buddy Hield sits, I think that's a good chance of happening. Luke Kennard also. Austin Rivers should get some pretty good minutes in the back-to-back. Maybe some more guys sitting. Justin Holiday, kind of just an okay pickup. We'll see what's up with LeVert. Getting an MRI is definitely scary. JaVale McGee, especially if Jokic sits. Stanley Johnson, because, he's Stanley Johnson. He went off. Xavier Tillman, probably no Valanciunas. I'd be shocked if Valanciunas plays. Kyle Martin playing well, and then Devin Vassell. So that's it. No 3-ball on Monday morning, but podcast. Lots to talk about on the podcast on Monday. Really can't wait for that. Should be a lot of fun. So you guys take care, enjoy your weekend, and let's talk playoffs.